Hello and thank you for watching. Today I am filming a Valentine's Day look. And I'm showing two different lip colors with it. I'm starting off with just showing you while I'm talking, just kind of a nudie pink lip color. And then in the video while I'm filming, I do a red lip. So you can kind of see both options. Both of them look pretty. You could do a lot of different lip options with this eye. I kept the eyeshadow just really simple, really classic. Just kind of a simple, sexy look for Valentine's Day, just so that you feel really confident and comfortable, just because that's what will look the absolute best, is confidence. So I hope you enjoy this look, and here is a little bit closer up of it. And we just kind of really focused on like the lashes and the lash line and just kind of smoked it out, kept it really just kind of sultry that way. So anyways, a lot of fun doing this look. So for this lip look, I lined my lips with LA Colors in the color Natural. Just a real cheap dollar store lip liner. And then I went over it with a NYX matte lipstick in the color Shy. And it just looks like this. Anyways, that's how I got this this first lip that you will see, and then I will explain the red lip as I am doing it. So a couple tips I have before I get started for Valentine's Day is I would advise to go with a more of a matte foundation look, just because when on Valentine's Day, if you're kissing and stuff and like your faces are rubbing each other or whatever it is, if you've got like a dewy finish or kind of a just like something, because like a dewy finish you don't really set with a lot of powder, but I would definitely recommend setting everything with a good powder on Valentine's Day, just because if your faces are rubbing together or whatever, if you're being snuggly, it's a lot easier for it to transfer if it's not set with a powder, and it might kind of mess up your makeup. So I would just really recommend going with a matte everything really on Valentine's Day. But, I mean, do what you're comfortable with, definitely. That's just one tip. And then another tip is I would say with your lip color, really keep it date appropriate. So, I mean, if you're going out for like a night on the town or whatever, then go ahead and do a red lip. But if you're going to do like a romantic dinner at home and you're, going to snuggle up for a movie after or something like that, I'd go for more of like a nude or a light pinky, something that looks a little bit just more kissable and kind of fun that way. So anyways, those are my Valentine's Day tips. And then just again, confidence is the key to looking your best, so do what you're comfortable with. And I hope you enjoy this look. I had a lot of fun kind of creating it and experimenting with it. So if you want to see how I got it, then please keep watching. Thanks. Okay, so to get started, I am going to first prime my eyelid with Painterly, the paint pot from MAC. Okay, so then I'm going in my Meet Matte Nude palette, and I'm going to take the color Matte Singh, which is right here. It's just kind of a pinky peach color, and I'm just going to put that all over in my crease. And as you can see, the eyeshadow is so simple on this look, so we just want to keep it really just kind of simple and just really like elegant, I guess. So I'm just taking this fluffy brush with that color on the crease. I'm just applying that kind of above the crease of my eye a little bit. Just because on Valentine's Day, I mean, you just really want to be put together, but you just want to feel really like confident and comfortable. The best looking look someone can have is confidence. So you just really want to do a look that you are really comfortable with, nothing that you're going to be worried about all night. So I'm just blending this out really soft. And then I'm going to go in with a teeny bit of matte Rosen, which is just this brown color right there. Just kind of a medium brown. Just on that same brush. Just to deepen the crease up just the tiniest bit more. Okay, now I'm going to just kind of highlight my brow bone. So I'm just taking this little brush, and then I'm taking the colors Matte Malloy and Matte Lombardi. I'm just going to kind of mix those two for a under my eyebrow highlight and just kind of blend out that crease a little bit more, just so that it blends really nicely from the crease color up to my brow bone. And again, I'm not really doing anything like shimmery. These colors are all mattes. That's why I chose this palette. It's just a nice matte eyeshadow palette, really neutral colors, and it's just gonna look really pretty. And then too, I mean, depending on what like lip color you do, this will just complement really any lip color you want to go with. So I just picked a really simple eye look, just something that you'll feel really comfortable with and that will just look really put together and just pretty all night. Okay, and then that's really, I mean, that's really the eyeshadow that we're doing, is just kind of those few neutral colors that we threw in there. And then this look's really gonna be about a really dark lash line, and just kind of keep it smoked out just really close to the lash line, just to give it that really sultry kind of look, just kind of keep it fun for Valentine's Day. Okay, so for the eyeliner, I am going in with a gel liner, and this is by L'Oreal in the color Blackest Black. And then I'm gonna just go in with this little eyeliner brush. That's not always crucial in every look that you do, but for something that like the main focus is the eyeliner and the lash line, it is really important to just make sure that that is really dark. So and especially on me, I've got really kind of blonde light eyelashes. So anyways, once I've done that, now I'm just gonna go in, and this part can just kind of be sloppy just because we're gonna go back in with a black shadow and just kind of buff it out and smoke it out a little bit more. But this is just to really get real close to the lash line as you can. And even I sometimes take it right on my lashes just because it's hard to get a mascara wand right in there. So I try and just even get some of that liner right on the like roots of my lashes in there. And then we are gonna wing it. So I'm just gonna let the brush do the work. I mean, it's already in that wing shape, so I'm just gonna pretty much stamp it down right there. And that will just give you the perfect little wing. But now we are just gonna thicken that up a little bit. And as you can see, I mean, that line looks really sloppy, but once we go in with the black shadow, it'll just really make the look perfect. And it'll just fix any mistakes. And it's really important when you're doing like a winged eye look to look down into a mirror. So as you can see, like I'm looking at a downward angle. And that'll just really help you make sure that your eyes look even and all that stuff. Okay, so once we've got our liner on, I am gonna go in with a brush that looks like this, just a little teeny brush, and then some black shadow, which any black shadow will work. I'm just using my Lorac Pro palette and using the black shadow right there. And you're just gonna go through and set it. And just kind of drag some of that black shadow along where you just put that eyeliner. And it's gonna fix it, and it's also just gonna set that liner so that it doesn't smudge or it doesn't get up onto your eyelids or anywhere that you don't want it to be. And then as you can see, I mean, that just really, taking that black shadow just really perfected that line so that there's not any like that, the pulling or like the skipped spaces or anything like that. And then another thing that I'm gonna do just to kind of smoke it out just a little bit more is I'm gonna go in just with the same brush, not a big deal, that same palette, and I'm gonna grab the color Cocoa, which is just a real bronzy brown color, but it's pretty dark. So I'm just taking again that same brush, and I'm just gonna put a teeny bit just above where I put that black line and that shadow. And it's just gonna give it like the teeniest gradient. Okay, so that is what that looks like with just a little bit of that black and brown just kind of smudged out. Just kind of smudged and smoked out along that lash line. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes and put on some mascara. One trick, I don't know if you guys have this problem, but sometimes when I curl my eyelashes, like the little bars right there leave like little black marks on my face. So one trick I do is I just get my concealer brush that I like did my under eye concealing with earlier. Like there's no product, I didn't put any product on this. It just is like the leftover, and I just put it along those little rods. And for some reason, I don't know, that just helps. Or like sometimes it gets even just like red marks from it and stuff like that. So that, anyways, that's a trick that I do that really helps me. Okay, so then after I've curled my lashes, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Full and Soft Waterproof Mascara. And the most important thing with this look is the thickness of the lashes. Not as much the length, but just the thickness. So I mean, apply your mascara pretty liberally, but do it in small coats. Like wipe off your brush really good, do a coat, and then go back in just a second later, do another coat. And just really build up the thickness. I did put on lashes, which is totally optional. I just did though because I was filming, and for the sake of the video, you can, I mean, they're definitely fun, but they are totally optional. Looks really pretty with or without lashes. And I don't have great lashes anyway, so if you have great lashes, I probably wouldn't worry about putting on fake ones. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes. So I just went ahead and placed those on, and I'm just going to kind of let them sit there before and kind of finish setting before I really do anything else. So we're going to work on the bottom lash line for just a minute. So since we're doing kind of a nighttime smoked out look, I'm going to definitely line my waterline with black as opposed to like white. So I am going to use just my same gel liner and gel brush. Which gel liner on your waterline will definitely hold the best of any pencil or anything. So if you really want something that's going to stay, I would say use a gel. Okay, so then I am going to put kind of a shimmery bronzy brown on my bottom lash line. So I'm going back into my Lorac Pro palette. I'm using the color Mocha, which is just that shimmery bronze color, and just this little e.l.f. brush. And then towards the inner corner, I'm going to grab the color Rose. And I'm just going to put that one towards the inner corner. Okay, then I'm taking a totally clean brush, and I'm just going to kind of make sure that those are real blended and buffed. Okay, so then just go ahead and put some mascara on your lower lashes. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Telescopic. And then since it's out, I'm just going to put a teeny bit on my upper lashes just to kind of blend them, make sure that they look kind of like the same texture as my real lashes, which have some mascara on them, obviously. So that's why I'm putting a little bit of mascara just right on my false lashes. So to line my lips, I'm using this by Mary Kay, the color Dark Red. And I am just filling in all of them. I'm not just lining them, but I'm filling in the whole lips with this lip liner. I would recommend doing a matte red lip if you are going to do a red lip, just because a lot of times that's just, people feel more comfortable wearing that. And again, you don't want to do anything that you're not comfortable with, because there's nothing better looking than confidence. This will just act like a stain and it'll just help it stay on all night. So it's really important to line your lips when you're doing dark colors like this. You could leave it just like that, but I am going to go in with another red just to put on top. So the reds that I'm going to use is the NYX Perfect Red, and it's a matte one. And then I'm going to top it off with a NYX Matte Lip Cream in the color Monte Carlo. Okay, so then once you are done with that, just make sure and use a setting spray. My favorite is right now is the NYX Matte Finish. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this look, and I'll see you next time. Bye!